Alright, so boom. The opinions in this video are from the perspective of myself as a gamer that wants to play games at their best, so PC is my platform of choice. Just saying that now to make it easier on everyone listening, I play on PC. If you play on console, you probably won't think different. If you play on Switch, if you main on Switch, you got a problem. I don't know, you ain't. But you feel me? I play on PC. So I really freaking hate the Switch. I think it's a garbage handheld that offers a garbage experience that everyone looks past because Nintendo made it, and Nintendo can do no wrong except the wrong choice of making the freaking Switch the way it is, bro. Trust me, I know there's bare folk that love to hate on everything on YouTube. That's not what I'm doing. I got mad reasons. The Switch has always been in like a complicated position to me. On one hand, I can appreciate, more so than others, the value of being able to take AAA games on the road, right? Like, that aspect of the Switch is, I believe, like where it shines. But like, it's not until you really look at the game you're playing and you see it's not shining. It's a whole ass turd, you feel me? I bought 2K19 on the PC, but if you ever play 2K on the PC, you're gonna struggle because that game on PC is garbage. So I hit up 2K on the Switch while it was on sale, you feel me? I didn't expect the visuals to be anything like my PC, but I know that 2K, hits up a rock solid 60 FPS, 1080p on the PS4. I was like, I bet, if it can, if it can do 720p 60, that's cool. I don't mind that, because I used to play on console, we all used to play on console. I used to play on console, so I'm cool with 720p 60. But I boot it up, and that shit wasn't nobody 720p 60, bro. That John was below 720p and ran from 25 to 30 FPS with the cut down visuals, bro. So bad resolution, bad visuals, bad frame rate, bro. The reverse triple threat, bro. Like, I got smacked by how ugly it looked and how badly it ran. And that was like, that situation basically perfectly explained my largest issue with the Switch, bro. The lack of power. Like, granted, I understand it's a handheld. So, as a handheld, it's guaranteed to be weaker than some dedicated hardware, whether that be a console or a PC. That's understandable. But I just don't understand why they had to make it as weak as they did. The gap in the experiences afforded by the platform in regards to multi-platform games is just too big. The problem goes even further than just multiplats too. The most recent Yoshi game, a first-party title for the Switch, uses Unreal Engine 4 as its base. It runs below 720p the entire experience. That is complete nonsense for a game created for the platform. The last time I was impressed by a Switch game was Mario Odyssey, and I haven't been impressed since. While visuals aren't everything, performance is, and the Switch is one of the biggest offenders when it comes to input latency of every dedicated gaming console on the market currently, because so many games struggle to hit a lock 30. I mean, even if it guaranteed you that lock 30, it would be a much better experience. But whether it be 2K, The Witcher, Wolfenstein, hell, if you've seen Digital Foundry on YouTube, if they made a video on it, go see for yourself. A lot of these games do not run well enough for what it is. But even the performance isn't one of the worst things on the Switch. So like, the second worst thing on the Switch has to be Nintendo's archaic freaking stance on multiplayer. To create a console in 2019, this was in 2019 I believe the Switch released, to create a console in 2019 of any kind and then charge any kind of fee for your online service, whilst also refusing to add a simple messenger or unified invite system on the Switch, is freaking ridiculous, bro. There is no way to communicate via messaging on the Switch. In 2017, in 2018, in 2019, in 2020 now, there is no party chat, there is no unified invite system, bro. I hop on most of my Switch games online, and I end up fumbling with whatever in-game friend system they have set up, or sending my friends friend codes. This shit is played out. You should not be making a system like this in the internet age. I mean, who is still messing with friend codes? And let's not even get started on the Switch's wireless capabilities. Whatever garbage ass receiver they put in that thing can barely hold a signal from 20 feet away if there's a wall. So because I was so confused as to what was up with my Switch's connection, I was in my room, my router was like maybe 15 feet away and behind one wall. I ended up testing it out myself. So I tested it on my iPad Air, my Switch, and a $10 wireless adapter I got on Amazon, and I plugged that into my PC. The Switch lost. The Switch had the weakest connection between my iPad Air, the $10 wireless adapter I got on Amazon, USB 3.0, and it. That thing's wireless adapter is literal bargain bin trash, and I don't understand how Nintendo gets away with doing that, cheaping out like that when it comes to the components in the Switch. And there are so many smaller things too. Nintendo doesn't like using the touchscreen in games, so in most games no touch input is supported, but you know if there was touch input in the game it would be useful. You can't connect Bluetooth earbuds at all because the Switch won't accept them as any kind of output for audio. Warframe had to create their own API for allowing voice chat through the microphone jack on the Switch. The Joy-Cons are a prime example of trash engineering. There's so many things to dislike about the Switch. But my biggest issue with the Switch is the criticism that it does not get for all its shortcomings. Simply because folks that don't know better see Smash Bros, and Mario Kart, and Mario Maker, and Pokemon, and Animal Crossing, and all these other games, and they just ignore that they bought into a garbage ass platform. Of course, all this is irrelevant if you don't care about any of it. For as many people as there are like me that see the Switch's limitations as a problem, there are like 5 trillion more that only play Mario Kart or Dance Dance, and like it's fine for them and it works. But I just had to get how infuriating this platform is off my chest as a gamer, for me at least. Or I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just bugging. Whatever. Video done.